afternoon. I'm Ben Farabini. I'm the coordinator of Fall River Community Radio, and we are sitting in the middle of the BCC Radio studio. BCC Radio is the college campus internet radio station that's run by the students, and it's for the students of Bristol Community College. This is where all the students record and do their live shows, and also edit and prepare their shows to be rebroadcast again at another point during the week. Now we'll take a look at the equipment that we use to make a show or produce a show on BCC Radio. This is the equipment that we use to produce shows on BCC Radio. We have an audio mixer, we have 2 microphones, and we have an automation system. Now the automation system is the heart and soul of the operation. It plays music and other programs when students are not here producing shows. We can schedule different events to play at certain times. So for instance, let's say at 8 o'clock at night we don't have a show, and one of the students who has already done their live show recorded it, we can play that student show again at 8 o'clock. It's not an exact science, so it may be off by a minute or two either before 8 or after 8, but otherwise it's pretty close to on point with playing at the proper hour. We also have the ability to preload playlists of music for certain songs, so if a student was doing a show, they could take and have their music already prepared on the computer and then just load it up and play it and produce their show as they see fit. The automation system also has a small area to play different liners and opens for the different shows, and it also has its encoders, which pretty much process the audio and send it to the different websites, BCC Radio and also Fall River Community Radio. Now, here we have our audio mixer, which is probably, you could call it the lungs of the operation, because this is what sets the different levels for instance, the automation, which comes up on Sam Audio. And then the 2 microphones that we have here also have their own channels, and without the mixer, we wouldn't be able to use the microphones, and you wouldn't be able to hear the students. And lastly, we also have, like I said, the microphones. They're made by a company called AKG. There are many different brands and types of microphones that are used, but we went with AKG. They're called Perception 220s. They're really great microphones. We have 2, one for the host and then one for the guest. Also on the mixer, we have other channels besides the microphones and the automation and, music level. We also have another channel that's for the MP3 players. If somebody comes in and does a show and they have all their music on their iPod, they're able to plug in their iPod using this cord, and then on this channel they just raise the level and they will be able to play their music over the air off their iPod or other MP3 player, or sometimes even cell phone. We also have the ability to take audio from Fall River Community Television and broadcast that audio. If there are any breaking news stories that we may want to get out to people on the campus or anybody in general, we have that ability. And also one great thing is we also have a phone line installed, so now we can actually take calls. We can have people do a request show where people call in song requests to be played on the show, or if they want to have a friend call in to talk to them, do shout-outs, things like that. This is the computer that we use to operate BCC Radio. Currently we're using a gateway computer, but hopefully soon we will have an upgraded, better, faster, stronger computer. We also use what's called an M-Audio Mobile Pre. Pretty much what it is it's you could refer to it as an external sound card. It gives you the ability to plug microphones and other audio devices pretty much directly into the computer. We use it generally so we can take the music that's playing on the computer, we pretty much loop it back into the mixer to play it at a certain level, so we can get a higher level out of it, and so basically too, so we can get the sound from the mixer into the computer. These are the studio speakers here at BCC Radio. They're used for people to monitor the music that they're playing, and if the door is open, people outside can hear the music playing also. With a little twist of one knob, you'll be able to hear the music too. And once again, I'm Ben Farabini. Thank you for joining me for a tour of the BCC Radio studio. Catch you next time.